How's it going out there, YouTubers? Cyberneticshark here with another new unboxing video for you. So let's get right into this unboxing and see what movie I ended up picking up. So welcome to an all-new unboxing video, folks out there in YouTube land and all subsequent media lands. Welcome to the greatness of unboxings, yes! So the movie I'll be talking about today that I'll be unboxing is a Criterion Collection edition that just recently came out about a year ago, I'd say. I'm just finally picking it up. They had a massive, great sale at Barnes & Noble. Picked it up finally for a really great, cheap price. And this film is just an amazing classic that I feel that really deserved, like a really good restoration type of work. It needed, a good send out for such a great film that it is, and give it credit where it's needed due. And this awesome film had an amazing cast. One of the best cast members, though, in this movie is one of my all-time favorite actors, Mr. William Powell. And that, of course, is the film called My Man Godfrey. Oh, yeah. This is a classic. Came out in 1936. It was just a really well-done film. And it's just really fun. It's got a great classic vibe to it. Very similar to the Thin Man series that William Powell was in. Kind of like along that lines. A lot along the lines of like a lot of those classics from that time. Like It Could Happen One Night and, Swing Time and stuff like that. It was very similar to those. And this one's just more of a comedy element to it. And it's a really fun film. And the whole idea behind it's really fun too, because basically William Powell's character is basically like this, living on the streets kind of bum kind of character, and he ends up getting this gig being a butler, and basically it's about him kind of coming to a realization of who, basically who he really is, how he's becoming. And basically kind of at the same time kind of falling in love with the main actress in the film too as well. So it's kind of an interesting and fun film. It's got a really great cast. Like I said William Powell already. It's got Carol Lombard in it. It's just a really fun film. So let's go ahead and open this bad boy up and actually check out what's inside. So of course we need you-know-who. Trusty Mr. Knife, come here! Hello! And let's open this bad boy up. Alright, so as you can see here, we got a great front cover. Really awesome looking, very nostalgic 30s, very, very beautifully done. You got your awesome, sidebar here, or your spine. It's got My Man Godfrey, Criterion Collection, of course, etc., etc. Of course, then it's got its number there, 114, which means it's the 114th out of the Criterion Collection. And then, of course, you got your back here with your symposium, your special features, your specs, and all that kind of cool stuff. So let's see what actually is inside here. Alright, so we got this cool pull-out that is kind of like it's got some notes and stuff about the film, written by Farron Smith Neheim. But that's kind of cool, though. That's kind of cool. It's got like a couple pictures from the film, the artistries, different things about the cast and stuff like that, as you can see there. That's really cool. Then, of course, you got, like I said, you got this whole awesome, paragraph thing showing you all about the film from this person's perspective and stuff like that, which is really awesome. Let's see here. So this also, on that other side there, that first side I showed you, it's got acknowledgments, special thanks, about the transfer, stuff like that. So it says right here on about the transfer, it says, My Man Godfrey is presented in its original aspect ratio of 1.33.1. On widescreen televisions, black bars will appear on the left and right of the image to maintain the proper screen format. The film was restored by Universal Pictures from 4K resolution scans of the 35mm nitrate original camera negative and a composite safety fine grain made on an AirScan wet-gate film scanner with restoration services provided by NBC Universal Studio Post. So that's kind of interesting. So this film will look kind of like a VHS almost, even on a widescreen TV. But that's okay. I mean, these movies weren't all made, the same way as they were before, so that's okay. But then it gives you, a special thanks to all the people that were a part of doing the restoration work. And then you got your acknowledgments, basically, from different places that provided help and stuff like that for the film, stuff like that. And then you got production credits as well, producers and second producers that were all part of the restoration work as well, which is really cool. But as you can see here, the actual, disc itself is really awesome looking. I really like that. I think it looks really good. I love the artistry. I think it's really well done. Really, just really nice looking. And I love that they put disc art on it and stuff like that, which is really cool. But as you can see here on the sleeve itself, you got this like kind of notes thing here, which is kind of cool on the back side of it, which is kind of fun. It says scavenger hunt, find a bird cage, stuff like that, which is really cool, which there is a scavenger hunt in the film. But then behind the disc itself, I'm noticing some artist work too. And as you can see there, that's kind of funny. A monkey on a goat, which is kind of funny. But that's kind of cool too at the same time. I really like that. It looks really pristine and nice. But very well done. Very nicely done. Great artistry work and just really fun. But as you can see, it's a part of the scavenger hunt thing. Because it's got the monkey crossed off. It's got the goat and forgotten man, stuff like that, which is really cool. But this came out in 1936, which that's amazing. That they still have the film negatives of it, which is really awesome. But what Blu-ray special features does this come with? Let's see here. So we get, like I said, we got the new 4K digital restoration with uncompressed monorail soundtrack, which should be fun. You got a new program featuring jazz and film critic Gary Giddens. New interview with critic Nick Pinkerton on director Gregory LaCava, who was the director of this film. Of course, unfortunately, he passed away several years ago, so they can't, get his director approval like some films. But still, it's nice that we have somebody that knows a lot about him and stuff like that. Then you got outtakes, which are always fun to check out. Then you got Lux Radio Theater adaptation of the film from 1938. That should be interesting. Then you got newsreels depicting Great Depression class divides, which, during this time was when the, Great Depression was happening. And so a lot of the films at that time actually showed a lot of the, implications of what it was like to go through the Depression, and even the stars had to deal with it too back in that time. So that'll be interesting to check out to kind of get that, kind of history lesson involved with it too. Then you got a trailer plus an essay by critic Farron Smith Neam, which I was talking about, which I believe that's what this is in here is that essay by that guy. So that's really cool. I mean, really well done. Very good job, Criterion Collection, NBC, Universal, and stuff like that. They did a really fantastic job. Universal kicks butt when they make stuff. This is just really fantastic. I'm very happy to finally have this in my collection on Blu-ray, Criterion Collection, which is really awesome. They always do such an amazing job. But if you haven't seen My Man Godfrey, definitely check it out, people. It's worth a watch, a really fun film, really great classic. If you like Charlie Chaplin at all, or if you like Buster Keaton, stuff like that, any comedies like that, It Could Happen One Night, stuff like that, this is a movie for you. This movie's really fun, really enjoyable, and has a really great cast and just a really great story. So definitely check it out if you haven't, people. It's a great film. Finally have it in my collection, which is awesome, and really glad I finally have it. So that's it for this unboxing video, folks. As always, thank you for watching, thank you for liking, and also thank you for subscribing. If it's your first time here, if you haven't been here before, or you have been here before and haven't hit that subscribe button, what are you waiting for? Grand invitation. Come on, people. Hit that subscribe button so you don't miss this video or any awesome videos I put up. As always, keep your eyes out for any older, newer videos you might not have seen mine yet. And as always, people, check out the Awesome Horror Pack, which is a great subscription service that comes directly to your door every month of awesome horror films. Now, you can either get the option of 4 DVDs or 4 Blu-rays for a great low price. So if that's something to interest you, go ahead and check out that link down below I have in my awesome little credits there. And check that out. And especially if you're a first-time subscriber, you'll get a $3 off your first box as well. So definitely check that out, people. It's worth it. And as always, people, catch you next one.